Welcome to Embody Nidra. Travel the energy bodies known as the koshas. Nidra systematically travels these koshas layer by layer, inviting deep release, allowing the brain to dip into alpha state. And this is the lucid, dreamlike state that we are naturally in twice a day, once as we drift off to sleep, and again as we rise from our slumber. Trusting your experience is exactly as it's meant to be. No right, no wrong. Each journey may be different. You may sink into the teachings or fall asleep. You may struggle with thoughts distracting you. All are exactly as it should be. When you remember, come back to breath. You will receive the teachings you are meant to. The yogi teachings of aparigraha, releasing all attachment here, allowing yourself to be fully in this moment, letting go of the physical body, letting the mind release and surrendering in to receive. Tune in to the rise and fall of your chest. Rise and fall. Staying with this beautiful flow of prana nourishing within the body. Chest rises, chest falls. And our sacred practice of Yoga Nidra now begins. Notice sounds far away, outside of this room. What can you hear? And tune into the sounds within the room. Moving deeper within the body. Hear your breath moving within. Sense the beating of your sacred heart, your life force. This beating at your very core. And connect with the breath as it travels into the center of the rib cage, into the center of your beautiful heart. Begin to connect back into your truth. This is the truth of you that has always been. It is here to remind you of your wholeness, your enoughness, that you alone are enough. You are safe, you are secure. The universe is always working in your favor. You are valued, you are loved, you are all of that. Somewhere along the way, we are conditioned into believing that this may not be true. It begins to show up in all areas of life, holding us from our true potential. Begin to hear your heart vow. Receive it now, reminding you. As you claim your I am statement, known as Sankalpa, San connects with your highest truth, and Kalpa, the vow. The heart holds a memory like no other. The truth of who you are and who you've always been. Sat Chit Ananda, the true you. Return to that knowing now by stating your Sankalpa 3 times in silence. I am. I am. I am. And so it is, as it has always been so. Journey through the first layer of the physical body, Annamaya Kosha. Become aware of your body, expanding and contracting with beautiful breath. aware of your beautiful energy as it begins to gather into your right side body, pooling into the right hand palm. And feel this energy as it pulls into the right thumb, second finger, third, fourth, fifth, space between the fingers, across the back of hand, circling the wrist, and beginning to travel up the arm, through the elbow, all the way to the shoulder, down the armpit and side rib, past waist and hip, into the thigh, and traveling through the knee, down the leg, and circling the ankle. And energy spreads across the top of foot and floods into the heel and across the sole of the foot. And the energy pulls into the right big toe, the second toe, third, fourth, fifth, and the space between the toes. And now the entire right side body flooded with this energy. And feel it cross the body as it lands into the palm of the left hand, pooling there. And feel this energy as it moves into the left thumb, second finger, third, fourth, and fifth, in the space between the fingers, across the back of hand, around the wrist, moving up the arm, through elbow, all the way to the shoulder, down armpit and left side rib, across the waist and the hip, moving down the thigh, through the knee, down the leg, and around the ankle. And energy spreads across the top of foot, filling into the heel, and spreads across the sole of the foot, and pulling into the left big toe, the second toe, third, fourth, and fifth, the space between the toes. And now the whole left side body filled with this vibrant energy. And this energy now moves to the back of both heels, right and left, and travels the back body, moving up the calf and the soft under knee, the back of thighs, into the right glute and left glute, spreading across the lower back, middle back, and the upper back, and the whole spinal column filled with this vibrant energy all the way to the cervical spine at the base of the skull. Feel this energy as it begins to spread across the base of the skull and traveling all the way to the crown, spreading across your forehead, and across right eyebrow and left, into the right ear and the left ear, both eye sockets, the nose, the upper lip, the teeth, the tongue, lower lip, the right cheek and left cheek. And the energy spreads across the chin and outward across the jaw, and moving down the throat, spreading out across the chest and flooding into the heart space, the upper belly, the lower belly, and the pelvic bowl. The whole front side of body filled with this pure energy. The whole back body. The right side body. The left side body. Soles of the feet. 2 feet below you. 2 feet below you. Head 2 feet above you. 2 feet above you. Heart space, center of the chest, awareness at the center of the chest, arriving into the layer of breath, pranamaya kosha, coming back into breath as you consciously choose breath in this moment. The intelligence of breath as it breathes you. Connect with the flow filling into belly, expanding into chest, contracting. Inhaling and exhaling. Feeling the movement caused by natural breath as the chest expands, contracts with breath. And counting the breath backwards, starting at 31, working down to 1. And if you lose count, beginning again. Every inhale, every exhale, counting down. Breathing in, breathing out. 31. Inhale. Exhale. 30. Continuing on in no rush. Nowhere to be. Counting breath. Backwards. Down to 1. And releasing the count now, wherever you were, just be in this nourishing natural breath. As the body continues to be breathed, sensing the space of the breath, how the body moves with breath, and becoming aware of the space surrounding the body, and how the space surrounding you is being moved by breath. Aware of the space surrounding the body, moved by breath. And arriving at the emotion layer of Manomaya Kosha, awareness moves to the center of the chest, staying in the seat of witness, completely safe, observing as body begins to dip into temperature, cooling off. Body becomes cold, so cold as it begins to shiver. Experience cold. And from deep within the chest, this brilliant warmth begins to fuel, spreading outward throughout the whole of you, warming into the bones and muscles, all the way down to toes and fingers, nose. This fiery heat building and radiating from your very core. Experience heat. And eyes become heavy, sinking into their sockets as the jaw is pulled to the earth. Shoulders melt down, legs heavy as boulders. Body is pulled by the magnetic force of the earth. Arms like lead, so heavy. Bones begin to lighten as muscles and tissue release. Arms and legs feeling pulled to the sky. Forehead, cheeks, hair all pulled to the force of the moon, becoming light. And awareness to the tongue as you begin to taste salt dissolving. The taste of seawater, of salty chips. Experience the taste of saltiness. And now sweetness, as you experience sweet honey, dense chocolate, pure granules of sugarcane. Sweetness. And now both together, experience both sweet and salt together at the same time. Salted caramel, salt and sweet together, the duality. And staying with my voice, releasing into a neutral space, arriving into the wisdom body of Vijnanamaya Kosha. Eyes travel the dark expansiveness of the third eye, the dark canvas behind the eyelids, chi to cash, trusting in the Sita witness. Images and sensations arise, then release, moving to the next. Simply observing, noticing reactions, and moving on to the next. The clear night sky, soft plush blanket, fresh buttery popcorn, sun warming your skin, waves crashing, a puppy sleeping, and the sound of wind rustling leaves. Snow sparkling with sunlight, and the smell of vinegar, crunch of biting into an apple, a dark hallway, a chessboard, sun rising, a blinker light, the sound of Om. Sweetness of honey on your tongue, a clock ticking, cold breath on a winter day, ice cubes filling a cup, a church steeple, a warm hug, a bright light, bright light, light. And with each breath, allow this light to expand, expanding, filling your entire body with warmth and radiance. With each breath, this light expands more brightly, more fully throughout your whole body. Breathing this light, flowing through your veins, revitalizing each cell, energizing from within. As this light continues to expand, see it expanding beyond the boundaries of your physical body, as it creates a luminous aura surrounding you, wrapping you in this beautiful light. And with your attention on this radiant light, imagine yourself standing in front of a mirror. Gaze into your own eyes and notice the reflection of your true essence, the embodiment of your strengths and potential. As you look at yourself, feel these affirmations connect within. I release all limiting beliefs that no longer serve me. I embrace my strengths and talents, knowing they are gifts to be shared. I step into a life of higher potential, filled with abundance and joy. I am worthy of all the success and happiness that comes my way. Feel the truth of these affirmations resonating within you. Allow them to penetrate deep into your subconscious. These deeply held thoughts and beliefs begin to shift. Embrace the power of your strengths and potential, knowing that you are capable of achieving anything you set your mind to. And now imagine a blank canvas in front of you. And this canvas represents the infinite possibilities that lie before you. A vibrant array of paints is before you. Deep, rich, masculine colors and soft, flowy, feminine shades. With each breath, imagine painting your life's masterpiece. Drawing in the duality of both masculine and feminine energies. Colors of your strengths and potential. And visualize yourself stepping into this vibrant, abundant, and joy-filled life that aligns with your true essence. See yourself in this life, claiming it as you continue to paint this masterpiece. What does this life look like? And what does this life feel like? Brushing away any doubts or fears as they dissolve. And trust in the process, surrendering to the flow of your own potential. Trust that you are guided and supported every step of the way. Feel the union, the balance, and harmony as they merge together within you. Notice how they complement each other, creating a sense of ease, wholeness, and completeness. Embody this newfound equilibrium. knowing that both the feminine and masculine are essential parts of your being. Stay here in this vibration, entering the bliss body of Anandamaya Kosha. Soak in the stillness and receive this harmonious wisdom from your yin and yang, the dual nature of your core energies. What wisdom do they hold for you? And beginning to bring your awareness back to the present moment. Awareness returns to the body, feeling the connection beneath the body, your weight upon the ground, the gentle rise and fall of your breath, lengthening the breath, wiggling fingers and toes, and breathing in empowerment and aligning with your strengths and potential, trusting in your abilities, embracing your uniqueness, an inner knowing you have the power to create this life of high potential. Arriving more fully into your body as breath begins to lengthen, deepen. And taking a full body stretch. And guiding yourself to rest on your side. Resting in the fetal position, honoring this position of rest and nurturing. Surrendering here, receiving. And taking a moment to express gratitude for yourself, for dedicating this time to reset your limiting beliefs and embracing your strengths. Know that you are worthy of a life filled with abundance, success, and joy. The practice of Yoga Nidra is now complete. Hari Om Tat Sat. Hari Om Tat Sat. Hari Om Tat Sat.